I feel good. I'm thankful to Almighty God that He's answered our prayers and the prayers of so many others.
So many people.
First at 6, sharing their side. Karen Reed's parents speak to NBC 10 Boston just days after that not guilty verdict. Reed had been accused of killing her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Colton Bradford. Tonight, we're not only hearing from Reed's parents, but from one of the jurors who decided to acquit her. Courtroom insider Sue O'Connell spoke with her earlier today. Sue, we'll get to you in just a moment. Let's begin with our Eli Rosenberg. He is live for us in Canton. Eli, you talked with Karen Reed's parents. What did they tell you during that conversation?
Well, Colton, they were very emotional at times, relieved also. As we talked to them for about 30 minutes earlier today, they shared what's next for them and also for their daughter, Karen Reed. For the parents of Karen Reed, there has not been much time for reflection, but already some things are becoming evident.
I don't know what will become of our lives. I don't think we'll ever go back to where we were prior to January 29th, 2022.
The events of the past few days have finally sunk in. The legal war they waged and helped finance on behalf of their daughter, Karen Reed, starting to become a memory.
Whatever you didn't think could happen, happened. Like every day somebody go, what's going on? This is crazy. I've never seen that in a case before. Those were things, it was always like a shock. It never went smooth.
But one thing is certain, they say. They are filled with gratitude for the outcome of Reed's second trial for sure, but also for those they met along the way.
We always say after we've met a lot of people that we don't know if we could do what they did for us. But now I think I could, because I know what it meant to us, and if I could do that for somebody else.
Also remembered, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, who died on January 29, 2022. At the time, O'Keefe and Reed were dating. Reed's acquittal on charges related to his death only leading to more questions about what happened. O'Keefe's family declining to speak on Thursday when an NBC 10 reporter stopped by, saying there will be a time for that. The time, just not now. Reed's family also trying to ensure some good comes out of the toll of the last 3 years.
To avoid this happening to your loved one, your significant person in your life, and it can happen to anyone, take back your government. Get out there and vote. That's your power. Don't let there be another Karen Reed down the road.
And speaking of Karen Reed, they say she remains in a hotel up in Boston, decompressing still after all that has happened, but also trying to figure out her next steps, and if those next steps include living here in New England after everything that has happened over the past couple of years. Live in Canton, Eli Rosenberg, NBC 10 Boston.